Hey everyone, how's it going? I am excited to be here today. It's not every day that I get to do one of these pressers with a win. Unfortunately, the season's been a little bit rougher than we'd like, but wow, what a performance from the boys. Really great performance and fantastic win. So, just want to start off for those of you that missed the match. This was our 1 o'clock game, earliest game we've ever had. Maybe there's something to those 1 p.m. games that we need to try to lobby for more of those next season. But yeah, managed to have a 2-1 scoreline this time in our favor, which doesn't always happen. So absolutely fantastic performance, and love to see a few different things from a lot of different folks out there. We moved some players around, but overall just a wonderful performance. And so for those of you that weren't there, our goals came in the first 5 minutes of both halves. So we just came out ready to fire, and we just managed to put some stuff away early. And coming out while they were flat-footed was exactly what we needed to do. So love to see that. We created a lot of chances. That was great to see. We weren't as clinical as we'd like to be in the final third. I think we hit the post or bar 3, maybe 4 times. So easily the scoreline could have gone a bigger swing in our favor. So just absolutely great performance overall, though. And we're going to hear from some of the guys as we go. But let's go ahead and jump into the questions. So first question I have is, how many chances did Hanny miss? Look, like Hanny had an assist, and I'll let him talk a little bit about those misses.
Hanny, you had an assist in there. Talk to me about it. What were you thinking on that first goal?
Could have had maybe 1 or 2 more assists. That would have been nice.
Yeah?
But I could have scored too.
I would say his headers are good. And his headers are really good.
He's great with his head.
Yeah.
Hanny's great with his head.
Shout out Justin.
Zach.
You heard it there. Hanny wanted to do better. He plans to do better. He will do better and have some more assists. But he is on the score sheet, as you'll see later today. So good job, Hanny. Are we better without Joey? Look, I don't know who asked that question. Well, I do know who asked that question. I'm not going to call him out, but I don't think that was the takeaway from this match. We played with a back 3, which is a little different than what we normally do, and we executed it perfectly. We were able to use our width better. Our holding mids did a great job with Stefan, Charlie, and then a bunch of other guys kind of in the mix there, and it was great to see. So I don't think that this has anything to say with whether we have Joey or not. I think we just changed some tactics based on the personnel that we had available, and it worked out. So great job overall, boys. Is Evan actually a striker? Look, who knew? Evan was creating a lot of havoc back there, being the mobile runoff player up top, and we used his sideline to sideline energy to create chances up there, and he scored a goal. So why don't we hear from Evan what his thoughts are on that?
Evan, tell me about that goal.
Yes, I just envisioned it perfectly, and I executed it just like I envisioned it, like I trained every day for. That's all I gotta say.
Should we be putting you up top more often? Is that ultimately what we're saying at the end of the day?
At least 3rd string striker.
Fifth string,
3rd alternate striker.
4th alternate.
It was just
I'm a striker right back.
Ronaldo with that chest down and the smooth finish.
The chest wasn't bad. The next touch was bad, and then the finish was okay.
I was like, there we go.
It went in.
Yes.
Is Matt moving on as head coach? Look, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think we're going to lose Matt as our fearless leader. Matt just was able to focus on playing this match. I think that was what was nice. And so I think all the credit needs to go to our coach that we had on the sideline. So let's hear from him now.
Levi, what's your take on the game so far? What did you see out there from Pops?
He did really good. He did the Maradona, which was my favorite.
Yeah.
As you can see, he does have a favorite player, which, we'll cut him some slack there. He did start his favorite player with a broken rib, so, I don't know. He didn't play that much, though, in case you're watching Bailey. And he did score right in the first 5 minutes, so it was beautiful. Good timing. He actually wasn't going to start, and then Coach had to put him in because somebody didn't have their cleats on and wasn't ready to go.
Zach, that first goal in the first 2 minutes, tell me about it.
I got pretty lucky. Took a touch out with my hips open, and I thought I can't do that anymore, but turns out I still can. Outside the foot finish with the right. We got to be more clinical, though. Overall, we just missed about 30 or 40 shots. So.
Dan, you and the post were having a lot of fun today. Tell me about what was going on out there.
Cursed by the post. I don't know what's going on. I need to just pass it in the net.
Did you at least buy a dinner before you nailed it?
What's up?
Did you at least buy a dinner before you nailed it?
I swear I scored that goal. They called me offside.
That was. You look like you're on side. That one went in.
Was it Kevin's back that led to the other team's goal? You know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was his back. I don't know if he just fell asleep. It's been a while since he played. Not really sure what happened on their goal. It was one that we didn't anticipate conceding, especially after they had gone down to 9 men, which if you haven't been in the chat, you've heard all about it. If you haven't been in the chat and missed it, then that seems impossible. But yeah, you know, Kevin had a little lapse there. He was talking to the sideline a lot. I mean, I did notice when he was on the left side of the field closest to the bench, there were a couple plays where he was busy, you know, telling us jokes rather than watching the field. So, Kevin, we're going to have to work on that focus, a little ADHD going on the field. But maybe that's what happened. Maybe he saw a squirrel. I have no idea. But why don't we go ahead and hear from Kevin and see what he has to say about his back.
Kevin, is this how you recover now with your back spasms?
Yes.
Tell me about the red cards that you induced.
Typical, you know, swashbuckling center back performance. You know, get stuck in some challenges. Some late challenges came in. The boys wanted some handbags, and 4 of their handbags couldn't beat my 2. So, business as usual. We played.
Could this be the start of a winning streak to end the season? Look, never say never. I mean, we're feeling good. We came off with a really great victory, so who knows what's going to happen this Sunday. We play Steel City, which is always tough, but to be fair, they lost to iOS. So, you know, you never know. Catch them sleeping and put it away. So we will see what happens. It'll be a good match, but I do think that there was a lot of positives to take away from this match, and I'm really excited about how the team played. What happened when the team was reduced to 9 men? Yeah, something that was not a bright spot, unfortunately, was that we sort of like fell off, kind of fell asleep there with 9 men. I think it was just like, oh, well, we're up 2 goals. They've got 9 men now. What you gonna do? We don't have to try that hard. And so I think we lost a little bit of our communication. I don't know that we ever adjusted to what their back line was. And I will say that the coach might have started drinking on the sidelines. So we got to watch Levi and that Powerade and consumption before the match is over. Because I think it might have played a fact in part in the reason why we took our foot off the gas there. Why don't we hear from a couple of the players? I think Usman has a couple words that he wants to say about his performance, which has been dubbed as octopus legs. He just shakes and bakes, moves those babies around, and manages to get by everyone on the left side. So let's hear from Usman.
Usman, you were cooking down there on the left. What were you thinking while you were out there?
It was tough, but yeah, we make it. You know, we made it. We need to have play the same way all the time so we can win more games.
There we go. What were you doing down there? You had some like little cook moves there. They couldn't figure out how to defend you.
You know, I tried my shot, and you know, it didn't go through, but yeah, it was good.
There you go.
You know, I want to try keep working on it, training. You know.
There we go. Good stuff.
Fantastic. Now, why don't we hear from Harold? Let's see what Harold has to say about today's performance and his assist that he had.
Harold, you had that assist. Talk to me. What happened on that one?
I don't remember. How was it?
The one to Evan?
Oh, yeah, he was all by himself. I was actually scared that he was offside, but somehow it was not. So I guess I just passed him the ball and he finished it. So good for us.
You had some other close assists if we could just finish.
We have to finish. Only 2 goals. That was not enough. We had so many chances. So hopefully next time is over.
Yeah, we're big.
Good stuff.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and check the updated scoring stats. We can see that we added some goals, so that's exciting. And you can see where we're at. We got a few matches left for the rest of the season, and I expect us to score some goals with this new energy that we've got. So good job, good victory, and maybe we need to turn all of our matches into 1 p.m. matches. So that's it. That's all I got.